latinos en América. Bueno, estamos transmitiendo a través de 1470M, 96.9 FM. Les habla Lilia Galindo, me acompaña Michael Dutton, de mi co-host, y él es miembro de la mesa directiva de Los Angeles County Office of Education y muchos otros cargos. Michael, but still, even if they have access to the internet and everything goes well, there are still many other factors that affect the level of education in the poor areas that in the rich areas, because there is another kind of problem, no, that the children confront, that many people in a better social position, they don't have it. Like sometimes they don't have enough food to eat. They have domestic violence, alcohol and drugs, many other factors. That how can we resolve those?
If I had an answer to that, I would be a very, very wealthy man.
No, I would tell you how. You just tell them, do you not put social workers that can direct them to the services that LA County provides?
Well, and that would be helpful, yes, and that is helpful. As a matter of fact, we've taken very serious steps in the direction of supporting social and emotional development of children, especially as a result of COVID. But the high school district started before that. When I was on the board, I was calling for social workers on each campus, and now we have them. And so I was trying to, when I was a principal out in Little Rock, I was trying to develop a kind of a community health center, a community center. And since then, Little Rock High School has become a LA County community school, because it's the only high school in Yellow Valley Union High School District that is not within a metropolitan area. It's not in the city limit. It is our only school that is totally in the county. And so it has become a county community school. And so there are some supports and services there for these families that you speak of. And so there is some support, there is some assistance there. School for a lot of schools, a lot of communities, school is in fact the hub or the center of a lot of activity for the families. And if they're disaster centers, for the lack of a better term, if something real nasty goes down and people are having to seek refuge and protection, schools will be turned into emergency centers. And so this whole situation with food and health and support centers around what happens at school. And so schools will be playing a much bigger, I shouldn't say a much bigger role, because I don't know that the role that they play could get much bigger. At one point we were focused on educating kids, and now we're sort of, education is supporting families almost from cradle to grave. I mean, we've got pre-K, kids start school at 2 years old now.
Very good. Very good. Estamos hablando de la educación, y le digo que la educación, aunque se le dé incluso acceso en el mismo nivel a los que viven en áreas pobres, a que tengan acceso a internet de la misma manera que la tienen los niños en áreas de mejor desarrollo, que de todos modos hay problemas adicionales que no se van a resolver con el internet. Y hablábamos por ejemplo, de que no te alcanza para comer bien, que los niños no están bien alimentados, que hay violencia doméstica, que hay alcoholismo, drogadicción, etcétera. Y dice, bueno, pues ahí sí, nosotros hemos actuado como, desde que estaba yo en la escuela de Little Rock, ahí empecé a construirlo, un centro de la comunidad, y donde se les da apoyo social y emocional a los estudiantes. Durante la época del COVID se avanzó bastante para hacer este tipo de apoyos, pero se requiere sin duda alguna muchísimo más. Ya estábamos hablando de la necesidad de poner trabajadores sociales que apoyaran, que trabajaran para los centros. Dice, sí, eso ya se está haciendo ahí en la escuela de Little Rock, en la preparatoria, y eso gracias a que es la única preparatoria que no está ubicada dentro de ninguna de las dos ciudades, sino pertenece esa área al condado de Los Ángeles. Entonces, por eso se estableció este centro social donde se les apoya con todos los servicios. Incluso hay trabajadores sociales para referirlos a las agencias que se requieren. So you can continue now.
Well, in regards to this digital divide that we started out with, that plays a huge role in everything that we do these days. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just a part of the fabric of America now, and for people to not have access, it puts them at a disadvantage, and it's very important for folks to seize the moment, seize the opportunity, and any way that they can to get connected and to get online. I was not all that keen years ago with the cell phone. I used to have a flip phone, and I was being made fun of by my students, and they drop kicked me into the 21st century, and I had to get a smartphone because I didn't know how stupid the one I had was. And so I had to get an iPhone, and it's my life has been very, very different since then. I live by that thing. I mean, it has my appointments. It has my honeydew punch list. When my wife wants me to pick up something at the store, I just put it in my phone so I don't forget. And it has improved things tremendously for me because I have embraced the technology and made it part of my lifestyle. And it's important that people do that because it is a connection that everybody is making, and those that are not making that connection are they're losing. They're being left out. They're losing and being left out.
Bueno, también bueno, en el segmento pasado se me olvidó traducir que dijo que las escuelas van a hacer centros de emergencia para cuando haya alguna tragedia. Vamos a tener ahí en las escuelas esos centros de emergencia. Y nos estaba hablando también de la maravilla que es tener acceso al internet y este proyecto de Borra la División, donde se traen millones de dólares para darle acceso a las personas más que no han tenido todavía acceso al internet, les puede ayudar a salir adelante. Dice, yo gracias a que tengo ya un teléfono celular Apple, dice, porque yo tenía un teléfono de esos de flip-flop, se llaman, y esos, dice, todos mis estudiantes se reían de mí, y gracias a ellos tuve que cambiar mi teléfono a un Apple, y desde entonces ha sido mi vida, porque ahí contiene los horarios, ahí puedo hacer las investigaciones de lo que yo quiera, ahí mi esposa me dice la lista y nunca se me olvida lo que tengo que traer. Así es que ha sido una verdadera bendición el tener un teléfono celular. That is really a good telephone, excelente teléfono.
Oh yeah, it's been a mainstay. It's just part of my life now. I have to have my phone with me at all times. I mean, to show you the sign and the strength of its value for people who have one, when they leave the house and they don't have their cell phone, they'll turn around and go get it.
Absolutely, because I always think, okay, if something happened to me, my telephone is going to tell them where I am, where I was the last time. Se ha convertido en una herramienta indispensable para todos. On the other, in the bad side, they know everything that you do. It's amazing, no?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Research something in your telephone, and you go to your computer, and they are already there, knowing what I was looking here and there. Yeah. It's something. Well, todo tiene everything has the good side and the bad side.
Yeah, there's pros and cons in just about everything.
Then you put in the balance, and then,
yeah.
Bueno, hay que poner también, hay que comentar acerca de esa dependencia que se crea del teléfono. Dice, yo he visto personas que olvidaron su teléfono y se regresan a encontrar su teléfono. Digo que sí, que yo también pienso que llevarlo siempre conmigo, así saben dónde andas, porque tu teléfono tiene la manera de transmitir dónde estabas la última vez que lo usaste, etcétera, etcétera. Y también hablamos de, bueno, de todas las ventajas que se ofrecen, pero también del control. We have 2 minutes, but I want you to tell them the importance of going every single day at school and going on time. How that makes a difference.
Oh, that makes a tremendous difference. Because I mean, if you miss school, you miss out. The bottom line is that you have to be at school. You have to be present. If you're not there, then you're missing what's going on at school. And if you're missing what's going on at school once, twice, three, four times, then you're missing a great deal. And unfortunately, not going to school is almost contagious. It's almost like a disease. Once you do it, you want to do it again. You want to do it again. And you know, a lot of kids really think that going to school is something that's put upon them. They don't look at it as an opportunity. They don't look at it as a building block for their future. And they should, because it is an opportunity. And it is a building block for their future. And being at school is very, very important. And parents, it is your responsibility to make sure they get there.
Because on time, every
all
day,
the time, every day. Because really, legally, if you don't make sure your kids are getting to school, you are contributing to the delinquency of a minor, which is actually a law.
Bueno, estamos hablando de la importancia de llegar todos los días a la escuela y llegar a tiempo. Michael dice, tienen que enseñarle a sus hijos que esta es una oportunidad para que puedan salir adelante. No, dice, una vez que empiezan a faltar una vez, otra vez, y entonces estamos contribuyendo a ser de los jóvenes delincuentes en lugar de darles un futuro excelente. Es responsabilidad de los padres tenerlos ahí todos los días a tiempo para que puedan salir del ciclo de la pobreza. Ayúdeles. Well, time is gone, my dear Michael. Thank you so much for...
Well, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, do you know? Vayan a la escuela todos los días, vayan a tiempo. Thank you very much. Hasta la vista, Michael.